What if the greatest act of love was forgiving someone who never apologized? Delving into the profound wisdom of the Bible, we find a series of verses in Luke chapter 6 that provide a perspective on love and forgiveness that is as relevant today as it was over 2 millennia ago. The 27th verse of Luke chapter 6 is a radical call to love. It challenges us to love our enemies and be kind to those who harbor ill will towards us. In a world where retaliation is often the norm, this verse nudges us to break the cycle of hatred and respond with love instead. The subsequent verse, Luke 6:28, urges us to bless those who curse us and pray for those who mistreat us. This teaching invites us to rise above personal slights, to seek the well-being of others, even when they wish us harm. The 29th verse further deepens this notion of selflessness. It asks us to be generous in the face of aggression, to offer more than what is taken from us. This verse is not merely about turning the other cheek, but about responding with a generosity of spirit that disarms hostility. Luke 6:30 encourages us to give freely without expectation of reimbursement. This is a call to open-handed generosity, to give without keeping score. The golden rule is expressed in verse 31, a timeless principle that transcends cultures and religions. Treat others as you would wish to be treated. Verses 32 to 34 challenge us to go beyond the norm of reciprocating love and kindness only to those who offer us the same. It prompts us to love and do good without expecting anything in return. Verse 35 takes this even further, encouraging us to love our enemies, do good, and lend without expecting any return. This kind of love makes us akin to the divine, for he is kind to the ungrateful and the wicked. In verse 36, we are reminded to be merciful, just as our Heavenly Father is merciful. This is a call to embody divine mercy in our interactions with others. Verse 37 teaches us not to judge or condemn others, but to forgive. For in forgiving, we too shall be forgiven. Finally, Luke 6:38 promises that generosity will be rewarded. What we give to others in terms of love, kindness, and forgiveness will come back to us in abundance. These verses from Luke chapter 6 present a challenging and transformative vision of love and forgiveness. They call us to love without discrimination, to forgive without reservation, and to give without expectation. They challenge us to respond to hatred with love, to wrongdoing with forgiveness, and to need with generosity. In a world often marked by division and retaliation, these teachings serve as a beacon, guiding us towards a more compassionate and understanding way of living. They remind us that true strength lies not in dominance or retaliation, but in the ability to love, forgive, and give generously. So remember, love without condition, forgive without hesitation, give without expectation, and you shall receive in abundance.